It's me, Tony. Today I have good news. Due to me bringing my grades up, I'm allowed to use my computer for things other than school as long as I keep my grades up. So, I've been working on a little project that I'm not going to cancel, but I will bring back the Oswald mod one day. I still have my notebook with all the updated sprites, but as the months and years go by, I'm probably going to get better at drawing, so I might refine them a bit. Anyways, today I'm here to show you something. I called this video Devlog because I'm making a game, yay! So, I'm using Game Maker Studio. It's, stuff that's been used to make things like Deltarune. That probably gave away what I'm making, but it didn't, because making is... Nah, I'm fine. I'm making a roaring night fight in the style of Mother, or as it's known over here in the West, Earthbound. So let me show you what I got. Just let it load. Let it load. The first thing you notice is that Chris just disappeared. Don't worry, that's not a glitch. It's because usually when I'm testing the game, I have to walk down a long ass hallway that I made in order to get to the night. So I set the speed to 400 so I can just press up and be done with it. I forgot to change it back though, but here. So this is what I have so far. Shift 11. Right now, I have crisp sprites and basic movement, basic collision and stuff. I have a tile set, as you can see from this background. Up here, I have Rory Knight himself. I couldn't create the after image effect with coding and stuff, so I just did it in the animation software. But running into him, yeah, this is what I have so far. Now, I have absolutely no idea how to code whatsoever, so everything I'm doing is coming out of tutorials, which is why it doesn't really look Mother styled. But thanks to people existing, I can get your help. So in OBJ Battle, the create event, this is how everything is. These are how all the options are defined from what the tutorial did. Well, not exactly. The tutorial had them laid out like this. Give me a second. Give me a second. The tutorial guy had them laid out like this. I put them like that in hopes that it would change it to like the Earthbound style, kind of left to right, but it didn't. And since I have no idea how to fucking code, I have no idea how to get it to be like that. So if anybody can help with that, please help me. But some code that I did write on my own is in this create event right here, image speed, and then down here in step event, or I think it was step event. Was it draw event? Yeah, it was draw event. Where is it? Where is it? Aha, here we go. Draw night. This I did all on my own. And what I mean by all on my own is I looked online and I scoured like hundreds of pages on the Game Maker community thingy, and then I was able to loosely put this together. well, I mean, it looks refined to me, so I wouldn't say loosely, but I'm just gonna say that. Anyways, yeah, so this is what I have so far. We have Rory Knight himself over here. This is the enemy sprite. And then this is the OBJ Knight enemy. He doesn't need any code. He just is there, for running into and stuff. This is his animation. Yeah. And then we have the sprite for the big guy knight. Now, you see this little droopy thing? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make his little droopy thing, droopy. So as I'm doing this, I'm going to explain the history of how I came to do this and, other things. Like the many, many cancellations of my Friday Night Funkin' mods. So, let's get started. Alright, so this all starts back in 2022, 2023, I think maybe. Yeah, 2022, 2022. So in the year that was 2022, I wanted to make my very own Friday Night Funkin' mod. So what I did was I downloaded Psych Engine, I watched a couple tutorials, and I learned, the basics of importing sprites, putting in songs, and charting, how to handle JSON files, and all those little Friday Night Funky basics. But sadly for me, I didn't know how to make music, and while I could animate, albeit very roughly, I didn't have the patience for making a full-fledged Friday Night Funkin' mod. So what did Tiny Tony end up doing? Well, what little Tony ended up doing was this. He poured all his heart and soul into making an FNF mod based off the Funkin' Light mod. I got pretty far. I actually made girlfriend sprites, I made opponent sprites, I managed to make my own sprites, but here was the problem. I didn't know how to add in a background because the tutorial I was using open source Psych Engine or compiled Psych Engine or whatever the fuck. And I didn't want to do compiled Psych Engine because I just felt that was way too complicated. So I learned how to implement backgrounds myself somehow. I forgot exactly how I learned to implement backgrounds myself, but I did. Now I forgot. But, yeah. So, basically, after I canceled that mod simply for the fact that I didn't know how to make a background, I started work on another mod. This mod was supposed to be like Friday Night Funkin' versus Storytime animators. Isn't that so awesome? Now, I didn't know if, these Storytime animators would like having their face plastered on a rhythm game. So I kindly went to their posts and videos and asked, hey, do you mind if I made a mod about you for this rhythm game I like? And absolutely nobody responded except for Adam from Something Else YT. He was like, as long as it's not inappropriate, go ahead. So I was like, oh, yes, I'ma do it. But after managing to make a background, my own note skin, the sprites, and also starting on a song, I scrapped it because I felt overwhelmed, because, Friday Night Funkin' is such a big community with such great mods. I was like, there's no way that anybody is going to play this. There's no way anybody's going to see this. It's just gonna suck. I'm gonna waste all my time on it, and then that's it. Nothing will come out of it. So I canned it. And then after canning it, I didn't do Friday Night Funkin' mods for a long time. That was until I was reminded about the Oswald mod. I decided, fine, I'm going to do it. I'm going to make a final project. I'm going to grab this Oswald mod, revive it from the dust, from the ashes, and then I'm going to upload it, and even if it doesn't get played at all, I am going to be satisfied. So, that's what I did. From my videos that are now deleted, people were able to see that I got sprites done for Oswald, I got sprites done for Boyfriend, and I was working on Girlfriend sprites. I even had a couple songs in the works. I finished a note skin, and everything was going great. That was until I decided that I wanted to make a redesign of Oswald sprites. I redesigned them. They looked absolutely cool. They look absolutely silky smooth and lovable to me. But sadly, what ended up happening was this. You see, school has been hard, and because I was failing, my parents decided to strip me of doing anything on my laptop other than schoolwork, and until I got my grades to at least passing, then I wouldn't be able to do anything on my laptop. So I deleted every single video I had. I deleted all Psych Engine, all of Krita. I deleted everything. But now that I have started a new project, I have made so many sprites for, so many frames of animation for, and I have poured my heart into. I'm gonna keep going. And hopefully this will be one project that I can finally finish and be happy with. And I'm gonna make sure of that. But yeah, that's basically the history of everything I've ever tried to make. For some reason, my computer only allows me to record 15-minute videos. We're at the 13-minute and 28-second mark, I guess. So I'm just gonna like continue doing what I am doing, but I'm gonna do it a little bit faster, just a little bit faster, you know. Let me hide these layers. It's kind of ruining the illusion. And 3. Let's. No. Ah, god damn it. Forget it. I don't have enough time. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next devlog. Well, this wasn't really a devlog, but you get what I mean.